This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Suge Knight has his thoughts on Kendrick Lamar like we even care, okay? Suge Knight talks about, how J. Cole, if you want to be the top, you got to, go toe-to-toe with people, blah, blah, blah. What else did he say?
Pussy gets fucked. Kendrick, I know I'm old now. You motherfucker got some fire on that motherfucker. I'm gonna put on this all eyes on me and do 100.
Yeah, who cares? Like, honestly, I have no care what Suge Knight has to say about it. He's trying to act like he's like Jay Prince putting out warnings and stuff. It's like, bro, he says he's the only guy with a cigar. She said, J. Cole, you're supposed to say what you mean and mean what you say. To be the best, you got to beat the best. It's a contact sport. He's right about that. But everything else he was saying was like all fluff. It's like he had harsh advice. Basically, you got to just you got to slaughter somebody. Basically. Mad Skills calls out Joe Budden because Joe Budden says the streets need a body. And he says, wild take coming from a rapper who never caught one. I think they had a beef before. It's true. Like, how you guys going to tease us with this beef? And then J. Cole's like waving the white flag right after he dropped a not so impactful diss. He's like, maybe I'm not built for this. I think J. Cole has a lot of doubt. He boasts a lot on these tracks, but I'm going to be honest with you. He doesn't really back it up, man. Nah. J. Cole just committed career suicide, says Maul. He's right about that. Peter Rosenberg said, disappointed in Drake. Someone has you really gassed, bro. Dissing Hot 97 in NYC. Meek in Philly. You're an actor, bro. You're soft as me. Peter Rosenberg is like a hipster that got into hip-hop a long time ago. He was a DJ from where was he from? DC or he's from Virginia, DC area. He's a hipster. He's like one of these guys who goes home and collects vinyl and there's nothing wrong with collecting vinyl. You're don't misinterpret what I'm saying. He has little action figures, but he doesn't go out in the field and do anything, and that's the difference. There's plenty of people who collect vinyl and play with it, but they're really into hip hop and they go in the field. They go to clubs, they're in the streets doing videos and stuff. Peter Rosenberg DJs at hipster clubs and goes up to the radio. He's always been that guy, and he's quite annoying with all of his takes, He says, I'm so proud of J. Cole. That was some grown stuff he did tonight. Turned it now into a W. What? What's the L? This is like a Kendrick fan. So this is what this takes. Peter Rosenberg is one of those weirdo Kendrick fans that are like, and then they're like, you went for Kendrick, he's the best. And then, now that someone bowed out and basically said Kendrick's better, he's like, he's good in my book. This is the guy that'll give all his money to immigrants coming into New York City, but yet hasn't solved the homeless problem yet. We have people that are already living here homeless, and we can't solve the homeless problem before we get more immigrants in and just give them money. Imagine if you were homeless. Nobody's helping you, right? But then now they're giving $1,200, $1,500 to immigrants. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. You could have solved these problems all along. Giving hotels to them. You got to look at the facts, man. If you haven't solved one problem, you don't move on to the next problem and skip over the problem of people that I have paid into the system before and are now ending up homeless, These people have contributed to society at one point, Some just have mental issues that you should give them help. Punch already said what he said, And then we got... Did I miss a story? No, I didn't. This is all the same story. Then we got BG and Birdman on a plane together to settle his issues, his legal issues. You know, could they say he breached something by working with Boosie and Gucci Mane, right? Now, Birdman, he was kind of pushing Birdman away a couple months ago, saying, like, you know, showing respect, but pushing Cash Money away, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Birdman is so devious that he dimed out BG to the people to keep him in check. Like, yo, yeah, he's violating. Like, drop a dime. Then he has to go through the legal problem because he runs right back to Birdman when he's having the trouble, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take care of you, son. I'll take care of you." And it keeps him. It keeps him, you know, no Diddy keeps him on the teat, you know, keeps him needing that milk from Cash Money. No Diddy. I don't know, man. Seems a little coincidental to me.
And I'm about to go deal with this court situation I got. You hear me? Looking for the best. You know what I'm saying? I had a little hiccup with my situation, but I've been out here doing everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? In full compliance. It was just a little misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going in here to get it straightened out. You heard me?
Doing it all for it all, though, brother. You know, like, I raised you since you was 12 years old, right? I see the change. Go to jail for 13 years, he gonna change. I wouldn't give a f*** what he is. You heard me?
My mom.
I see the change, and I know the change, and I know what we're trying to accomplish in life. How nigga used to be, how so,
nah, that's a fact.
So,
that's a fact.
Just being a big mentor in your life, it was important for me. Fuck with you, you heard me?
Nah, that's a fan. I appreciate it too. You heard me? We doing 512 miles an hour right now, headed to New Orleans, man. I'm about to go in front of the judge, you know what I'm saying, and get this taken care of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to make an honest living. You heard me? Doing what I've been doing for the last, 30 years. Y'all know music saved my life. Stunner, you know what I'm saying, saved my life with this music.
Yeah, so basically Birdman ain't letting BG go that easy. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. Peace.